And basket secured by Nueva Ecija. 3 there from Jex Zapata. And that is Jex's second 3-point shot in this ball game. With 31 seconds to go, we are all tied at 18. Making a good run for it, Daniel Tanaman. It's a turnover, Nueva Ecija. James per Puse. Jack Zapata. Whoops. And Daniel trying to protect that ball. Ball will stay with the red shirts. That's Nueva Ecija. Quezon, basketball. Coming from Mark Ataide, and that's the end of our first quarter. We are all tied at 18. The second semifinals for the 19 under division, and we will be right back.
National Youth Basketball League.
And pushing foul call on number 6, MJ Repancol. And welcome to the second quarter as we ended the first quarter, all tied at 18. And on the floor we have Cedric Sabalsa. Going to Cedric. And the pass. The 3 is a miss by Joshua Sulit. Turnover. We're all tied at 18. Coming in for Carl Pramil. Turnover. Cedric again. Foul and a basket. So it's a 3-point play here in the making for Cedric. And Cedric just adjusting his patella protector. Or his patella strap. And bonus free throw. Yes, a 3-point play in the making for Cedric. Done and dusted. 21 for Rizal, 18 for Nueva Ecija. And this is for the second spot for the championship game, where they will be facing off against Batangas. Tribu, Boss Eye. Going to Mark Ataide. Mark. Nice move on the side, but blocked there for Aldrin Mansilungan. Ball will stay with the red shirts. It's 14 seconds on the shot clock. Kurt Covarrubias. Still with Kirk. MJ. Oh, in and out for Carl. Also a miss from Aldrin Mansilungan. And we have MJ Rapancol still on the floor. And substitution as we have McLary Bass checking in for LJ Bautista. It's a trip to the free throw. And we got MJ Rapancol. Missing on the first free throw. Lead is still a 3 in favor of Rizal. There's number 24, Bias Takulad. Batting still for the rebound. Look at Kurt Ramos. There was just no let up for Kurt. And foul we call on number 5, McLary Bass. And at the line, we got Carl Framil. And a basket there from Carl Framil. Here's Rizal with Sean Antazo. Cedric Sabalsa. Kurt Ramos. Sean Antazo, miss on the 3. Rebound battle won by Blyce Takulad. Blyce for the floater, miss. Cedric Sabalsa. Rolling towards Joshua Sulit. Too high. Turnover. And we got 6 minutes and 44. And we have a special report coming from our courtside reporter, Jeka. I think Jeka is ready. Jeka is ready. And here we go.
Good day Nybl watchers, habang mainit ang laro ng ating dalawang teams, kasama ko dito ngayon sa courtside si Ate Janela. Sino pong sisuportahan nyo?
Yung friend ko po na si Bliss Takulad.
So, Team Nueva Ecija po kayo.
Yes po.
Ano pong message nyo sa inyong friend and the whole team of Nueva Ecija?
Ang wish ko lang po at message sa kanya ay fast recovery dahil nagkaroon po siya ng surgery. So ngayon po yung comeback niya bilang player and sana po manalo po ang Team Nueva Ecija.
Thank you so much, Ate Janela. This is your courtside reporter, Jack Aliwanag. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you very much for that report from Jack Aliwanag, of course. And finally, now we have the answer why Bliss Takulad wears the protective. So ito pala talagang comeback niya sa basketball. We'll try to also find out more kung gaano katagal siya nawala sa basketball, sa pagpapagaling. Sabi nga sa mga crucial yan na features natin, ating facial features. But Bliss Takulad. So thank you po kay Ma'am Janela for joining us here and supporting Nueva Ecija. And let's get back to the ball game. Well, for me, 22-21. Rizal's lead is totally obliterated by Nueva Ecija. And Bliss Takulad, who is the reason why Miss Janela is here, a very good friend of Bliss, and happy to see that her friend is back in action, back playing his passion, that's basketball, following an incident. And we have a timeout with Nueva Ecija at 23. So, correction. At 24 and Rizal at 21. Timeout called by Rizal, and we will be right back. And we got 24. And we got Nueva Ecija 24 with Rizal trailing by 3. Coming in for 3. And ball now goes to Nueva Ecija. Miscue there for Montorio. Jump ball. Ball possession. Red shirts. Nueva Ecija. Here's Bliss. A miss also coming from JP. Rizal. Down by 3. And Cedric Sabalsa. Quezon basketball representing Nueva Ecija with another basket. They got 26 against 23. 3 minutes and 58 remaining in this second quarter. And foul call on number 24, Bliss Takulad. And we have some substitutions. As one, number 19, Dwayne Alado, almost get himself in trouble. Trying to quickly join the ball game as he was instructed by the technical panel. Hold on, hindi pa. 26-25, a 1-point lead for Nueva Ecija. And turnover. And here finally comes Dwayne Alado. On to number 4, Cedric Sabalsa. Cedric, 3, Kurt. But there's a foul. Ooh, unsportsmanlike foul. Double on. That's Charlie De Leon for Nueva Ecija. And number 27, Montorio for Rizal. Both players called for unsportsmanlike behavior and sportsmanlike foul. So both players to sit it out for 3 minutes. That is Charlie De Leon and Montorio. And a turnover. (26-25). Traveling violation call on the red shirts on Nueva Ecija. This is quarter 2. It's 26-25. Cedric Sabalsa. Hoping to get the proper finger roll. Kurt Ramos on the floor. Along with Aldrin Mansilungan. Jump ball. Ball possession, Nueva Ecija. Going to Aldrin Mansilungan. Whoops. On foul, I think, on Kurt Ramos. We got another substitution as Joseph Cerda checks in. That's Kurt Ramos' first personal foul. And look at the fouls here. Nueva Ecija already in penalty. Rizal on the brink of penalty. They have 14 fouls. And Joseph Cerda for 2. And they have just reclaimed the lead. 27 for Rizal, 26 for Nueva Ecija. And a jumper basket there for number 22, Jack Zapata. Foul on Mark Ataide. 2 free throws for Clark Solis, as both teams now already in penalty with 53 seconds remaining in this first half. Good on the first free throw for Clark Solis. And a substitution with Kurt Covarrubias checking back into the ball game for Mark Solis. Nueva Ecija. Turnover. Great defense shown by Joshua Sulit. Here's Sean Antazo. Sean with a fadeaway. And Sean with Rizal now at 29. 31 actually for Rizal against 28. Sean Antazo again. Ooh, sayang. Slips through the fingers of Joseph Cerda. Lead is a 3 for Rizal. Basket there, courtesy of number 21, Kurt Covarrubias. And we have the end of our second quarter with a 1-point lead for Rizal, 31-30. And NYBL second national finals will be right back.
Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukas ay sagad. Dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay. Sakot ng pangarap, sabay-sabay ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Ito ang laban, ito ang tahanan. National Basketball League Pilipinas. Bola mo'y bitbit, pangarap ay taas.
And let's get back to the ball game at the end of the first half. We have 30 for Nueva Ecija and 31 for Rizal. Looking at the scoring here, they were all tied at 18 at the end of the first quarter. 12 points scored by Nueva Ecija, giving them 30. Samantalang Rizal, medyo naungusa sila by 1 point. 13 naman ang kanilang puntos, ending at 31. And we have a very special report courtesy of our courtside reporter, Pao Flores.
Hello, Johnny. I'm here sa Team Rizal and according to player Bautista, they're quite struggling sa team communication dahil kapag may man-to-man na nagaganap ay hindi sila agad nakakatingin sa kanila mga kasama. Pero they hope to improve this along with their defense sa mga nalalabing quarter. Once again, this is your courtside reporter, Pauline Flores, for the NYBL second National Finals. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you very much and thank you for that revelation. It's very interesting to note na talagang nahihirapan sa communication pagdating sa man-to-man defense and probably para sa mga taga Rizal, hopefully na-remedyoan yan during the break in between after the first half. And a 3-point shot there coming from Mark Ataide. And that is Mark's first 3-point shot in this ball game. Going to Sulit. Miss coming from number 16, our part of the mythical 5, Mikhail Bonado. Whoa, unsportsmanlike. I think that will be on Bonado. And Neil Picones. Wait, let's see. I saw something. Let me just confirm. Yes, I believe I saw the same thing. It's an unsportsmanlike foul called on Mikhail Bonado. And sayang yung 3-point shot na yon. That's 2 free throws for Mark Ataide. And possession para sa Nueva Ecija. And the lead is down to 2 for Rizal. Mark Ataide going to Carl from Mill. Back to Mark. Mark bounce it off to Kurt. Kurt for the 3. Yeah, let's get back. And now it's Rizal with the possession. Top of the key, a miss there from Joseph Cerda. And foul called number 99. Sorry, I thought 29. Charlie De Leon. I was thinking, there's no 99. Charlie De Leon. Kurt Ramos, also part of the mythical 5, along with teammate Mikhail Bonado, and the season MVP recognition won by Batangas number 0, Sean Diciembre. Miss on the 3 from Carl Framil. Back to Carl. Carl to Kurt. Miss on the 3 again. Still with Nueva Ecija. John Pring. Kurt. Covarrubias. Kurt go inside and passes on. Too strong. Neil Picones. And possession now with Rizal. And thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Spalding, official game ball that's made for the game anytime, anywhere. Hoping to pop it in. Missed by Joshua Sulit. Thank you to Prime Ascension Medical Supplies. Eliza Lustrous Beauty by Tony and Elizabeth. Thank you to Doming's Diner. Gotos. We got a 3. Short on the 3. And a whistle. Thank you as well to BBA Hoops. Be the best athlete. Hoops Basketball. City Hoops, trophies and medals. Ringless Sports, Dream Architect Design, of course, our main partner dito sa ating second national finals. That is Worksigna, WERKSIGNA. Please do check out their Facebook page and get to know more what they have to offer. That's Worksigna. We don't just print, we make a difference. And hello to everyone at our venue, North Victoria Sports and Leisure Inn. And a substitution as we have Aldrin Mansilungan coming back in. Lead is with Rizal, 37-35. Going to Cedric Sabalsa. Rebound by the tall fellow, Montorio. Mon on the floor. Looking a bit disappointed. And a loose shoe. Loose shoe scenario. Coming back into the ball game, Jack Zapata. Also, Liz Takulad. And Montorio. And we got Nueva Ecija with James Perpuse. And it is a basket, yes, for Nueva Ecija. James took it coast to coast for that basket. Cedric Sabalsa, we're all tied at 37. And on the floor, Bliss Takulad. And another timeout with 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. All tied at 37. Third quarter action, and we will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game. We're all tied at 37. Nueva Ecija, represented by Quezon Basketball, and Rizal, represented by Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology. This is the semifinals, the second semifinals for the 19 under division. The winner of this ball game will be facing Batangas Tribu Boss Eye at the finals later today. Right after this, we'll have the finals for the 17 under division. The battle of the truckers, the battle of the big rigs, the age-long rivalry between Tarlac and Nueva Ecija will be seen again for the 17 under division match. It's Tarlac, your very own LOP Ravenna, versus Nueva Ecija's old-fashioned truckers, Cedric Sabalsa, for two. It's got 39-37. And foul as Aldrin Mansilungan was going for a basket. And foul we call number 27, Montorio. Free throw there, miss. Cedric Sabalsa, miss on the three. Rebound, Aldrin Mansilungan. We got a 1-point lead by Rizal, 39-38. Cedric Up and away for Sean Antazo. And foul we call on number 24, Bliss Takulad. Sean Antazo. A miss this time from Sean Antazo. 41-38. Rizal with a 3-point lead. Bliss Takulad. Air ball. McLary Bass with a rebound. We got 4 minutes 27 to go. Whoops. And that's a foul on Cedric Sabalsa. With another substitution, that's Kurt Covarrubias, Mark Ataide, and Jamir Santiago checks in. While for Rizal, is Basti Pangan checking in. I think as much as also Kurt Ramos at the free throw. We got John Pring. Basket for Pring. Lead down to 2. 39-41. One more for Jan. Lead down to 1. 40-41. Rizal. It's Clark Solis facing off against Mark Ataide. Sean. And a miss from Sean Antazo. And another basket there coming from JP Calosa. (42-41) in favor of Nueva Ecija with 3 minutes and 21 remaining in this first quarter. Sean Antazo going to Clark Solis, firing up for 3. Miss. Sean hoping to get a nice step. Kurt Ramos on the floor. Here's Clark Solis for the 3. Basti Pangan. That is Basti's first and the 4th 3-point shot from Team Rizal. Clark, Sean, Kurt. And hoping for a basket. Too strong for Joshua Sulit. Going to Kurt Covarrubias. Marks, Ataide. JP Calosa. Back to Kurt Covarrubias. And JP Calosa for 3. And that shot from JP Calosa is the 6th 3-point shot for Nueva Ecija. And we have coming into the ball game Charlie De Leon with just 1 minute and 55 remaining, and the return of Cedric Sabalsa. John Pring, I believe, will be called for the foul, and at the free throw, Joshua Sulit. Joshua missing the first free throw. They're down by 1. They're at 44. Nueva Ecija at 45. Hoping to tie. Nope. And rebound by Carl Pramil. Carl going to JP. Ball back to Rizal. Neil Picones. Cedric Sabalsa. Back to Neil. Cedric. Kurt providing a bit of a screen. Cedric. Cedric for three. Boom! For Cedric Sabalsa. And that is Cedric Sabalsa's first 3-point shot. And the fifth 3-point shot for Rizal. 47, Cedric Sabalsa again. In and out. It's Nueva Ecija. Coming up for three. Short. Again with Nueva Ecija. Represented by Quezon Basketball. It's Rizal now. Holy Trinity School of Science and Technology. Picked up by Joshua Sulit. Traveling. And we have a substitution as John Binuya checks back into the ball game. And foul call on number 24, Clark Solis. And at the free throw, Jamir Santiago. Jamir. First free throw in. Or free throw in for Jamir. 47-47, all tied. And foul call on number 5. That's John Binuya. And both teams now in penalty with 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And at the free throw, Clark Solis. And we can see the LOP Arovena team already at the venue. And the LOP crowd in uniform t-shirts. Clearly, makita natin mamaya kung sino ang kanilang sinusuporta. Nakasulat sa kanilang suot. LOP. 47-47. And foul call on number 24, Clark Solis. And at the line, we have Jamir Santiago with 12 seconds remaining. The lead is 2 by Rizal. Jamir now has a chance to once again end this quarter at a deadlock. Just like how we ended the first quarter. 49-49 with 12 seconds to go. Enough time for one more basket for Rizal or for Nueva Ecija. 4 seconds remaining. It's Kurt Ramos with the inbound. 4 seconds to shoot for Rizal. 3, 2, 1. And that is it. We end the third quarter at a deadlock, 49-49, and we will be right back.
Tara na lumaban. National Youth Basketball League para sa kabataan. Sa Sa court, nagsisimula ang pangarap. Layap, assist, bawat tira ay sadyang sikip. Puso't sipag yan ang tunay na laban. Laban ng kabataan, lakas ay di matatawaran. Pangalan sa likod, team sa dibdib. Laro para sa bayan, lakas ay di patid. Bawat dribble may pangakong tagumpay. National Youth Basketball League, ikaw ang tunay. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw.
And let's get back to the ball game. Welcome to the fourth and final quarter of game number 2 for the semifinals. And this is for the second spot. Who will be meeting Batangas? Tribu, Boss I team sa ating finals ng 19 under. Will it be Rizal or will it be Nueva Ecija? We ended the third quarter at a deadlock, 49-49. Nueva Ecija out scoring Rizal by 1 point at 19 from 30 to 49, while Rizal scored 18 points from 31 to 49. Whoopsie daisy. And players are requested to go back to their respective benches. And double foul tayo. Charlie De Leon, number 29. And number 5 for Rizal, McLary Bass. And that's McLary's third personal foul. Both teams now earning their first foul or unfortunately getting their first team foul in this fourth quarter. This is it. Ito na magdedesisyon kung sinong haharap sa Batangas. Tribu, Boss I, mamaya sa ating finals. At ang susunod dito ay ang championship game. Ang Battle of the Truckers. But first, it's number 21, Kurt Cubarubias. Breaking the tie. Actually, more than just breaking the tie. The lead is now at 4 for Nueva Ecija. At yes, ang susunod po, ang Battle of the Truckers. The Battle of the Big Rigs. Ang age-long rivalry ng Nueva Ecija at ng Tarlac, with Nueva Ecija's old-fashioned truckers versus the home team of Tarlac's LOP Arovera. At dito pa lamang kung saan kami nakatayo, nakikita namin ang ating crowd na nakasuot ng t-shirt that says LOP in the colors ng LOP Arovena. And Sean Antazo with the basket. Lead is down to 2. Going to Jamir Santiago. Jamir. Going to Cedric. Cedric Sabalsa. And we have another turnover. There's number 7, Mark Ataide. Going to Kurt Cobarubias. We got MJ. Turnover. We have substitution as Clark Solis checks back into the ball game. And Clark Solis bringing the ball down. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Spal, the official game ball that's made for the game anytime, anywhere. And our major partner dito sa ating second national finals, Worksina, WERKSIGNA. Thank you very much. We don't just print, we make a difference. And NYBL is a proud associate member of SBP. Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. And of course, thank you our venue as well, North Victoria Sports and Leisure. Cedric Sabalsa on the floor. Here's MJ Repancol. Basket there for MJ. Lead is extended to 4, 55-51. And pushing foul. Call on number 29. And that is Charlie De Leon. 4 team fouls now ang Nueva Ecija on the brink of penalty. Coming through the baseline. Missed by Clark. It's 1 against 4. Saved. MJ. And basket in for Charlie De Leon. It's foul in the basket. And we have Bliss Takula checking back in. It's a bonus free throw for Charlie De Leon. And we have a timeout called by Team Quezon Basketball Nueva Ecija. We will be right back. Let's get back to the ball game. Nueva Ecija now enjoying a 6-point lead with 6 minutes remaining in this fourth and final quarter of semifinals number 2. The game that will determine kung sino ang makakaharap ng Batangas Tribo Boss I mamaya sa finals nila ng 19 under division. But bago mangyari yon, we first have the 17 under finals between Nueva Ecija and Tarlac. We got number 24, Clark. Picked up there by Joshua Sulit. Joshua, block to Clark. Solis. 3! At natahimik ang ating crowd after that basket from Clark Solis, number 24. And that couldn't have made it at the perfect time. That is Clark Solis' first 3-point shot. Lead is down to 4. Oh, and there's a 3 from Mark Atayde. And that is Mark Atayde's second 3-point shot in this ball game. Cedric Sabalsa. Ball will stay with Rizal. And pushing foul call on John Pring. With some substitution, Kurt Ramos checking in for Rizal. We have MJ Repancol and JB Calosa checking in for Nueva Ecija. And at the free throw, he's got away. Montorio. to block out the noise. Montorio. Missed this time. Big rebound. MJ rebound call. Back to MJ. Kurt Covarrubias. Lead is at 61-55 with 4 minutes and 49 to go. Bliss. Takulad. And it's a basket again. 3 points. Bliss Takulad. And for Bliss Takulad, that is his third 3-point shot. Sorry, correction. For Bliss Takulad, that is the first one. His first 3-point shot in this ball game. Another turnover. And a foul given up by Joshua Sulit. Kurt Covarrubias to Mark Ataide with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Kurt Covarrubias to the baseline. Practically unchallenged there. Good news for Rizal. Hindi pumasok ang kanyang shot. Joshua Sulit with the rebound. And feeling Clark Solis a bit of cramps. Kita ni mukha ni Clark Solis as he is trying to shake off ang kanyang nararamdaman sa kanyang right foot or right leg. And Cedric Sabalsa called for the foul. And at the free throw, we have Kurt Covarrubias. Kurt missing on the first free throw. That could have given them a double-digit lead. Pero may isa pa. Basket there for Kurt Covarrubias. There goes to Cedric Sabalsa. Cedric going to Sean Antazo. Sean against Bliss. Cedric. Ball will stay with Rizal. Ball will stay with Rizal. And it's a turnover. We got Kurt Covarrubias. 2 minutes and 52. Bliss Takulad. Oh! Ball movement. Excelente. MJ rebound goal. Lead is at 12 with 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Clark. 3 for Clark Solis. That's his second 3-point shot in the ball game, and we have a timeout. And timeout. Nueva Ecija, 65-55. Both teams already in penalty. Timeout left. 2 for Rizal, 1 for Nueva Ecija, and we will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game with just 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. It's Nueva Ecija with a 9-point lead. after the three-point shot from Clark Solis. Ooh. Last 2 minutes, and we have one man down for Rizal. Clark Solis. And we have a stoppage. And we have McLary Bass on the floor. It's 67-58. Here we go. A minute and 52 remaining. We got Bliss Takulad. Whoops. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 7.
Laro ng buhay dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National
And a disqualifying foul handed over to Neil Picones, and he's out of this ball game. That's number 7 for Rizal. And let's get back to the ball game. Just to recap, Nybl Picones unfortunately was called for a foul and an ejection from the ball game. A disqualifying foul called on Nybl Picones. And we have a certain individual that's part of Team Nueva Ecija who managed to break through the barricade and went straight to the bench of Rizal to cause more trouble. It's a shameful act. So kung kilala nyo man siya, isa po nakakahiyang gawain na basta na lang pumasok at dumiretso sa bench ng kalaban ng kanyang team na sinusuportahan at may goal na manakit. Public shaming. He's wearing a cap, a white shirt, and Nike shorts. The man wearing a blue cap, white shirt, and Nike shorts. Shame, shame, shame. 67-59. Kurt Covarrubias missing on the free throw. And second in for Kurt Covarrubias. It's a 9-point lead for Nueva Ecija with just 1 minute and 39 seconds remaining. Here we got Bliss Takulad. And coming up shortly, the championship game for the 17 under division. A battle between Tarlac and Nueva Ecija. That's LOP Arovena and Old Fashioned Truckers. That's coming up shortly. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go. 60-61, a 7-point lead. Inside for another basket. They're sealing the deal. Number 29, Kurt Covarrubias for that basket. Assist comes from Charlie De Leon. It's Clark Solis going to Cedric Sabalsa. And, in and out. Sayang. And 2 free throws for Clark Solis. And foul will be called on Mark Ataide. Clark Solis. Basket for Clark on the second one. 54 seconds to go. Lead is at 7. Bliss Takulad going to Mark Ataide. Here's Kurt Covarrubias. Kurt going to Mark. 4 seconds to shoot. Put back. Third time. Miss. Ball will stay. As last touch was on Kurt Ramos. And we have a timeout. And timeout call by Nueva Ecija. 28 seconds remaining. 70-63. A 7-point lead for Nueva Ecija. And we will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game with just 28 seconds remaining. And Rizal asking for a timeout. With just 23 seconds to go. And let's get back to the ball game. 23 seconds to go. It's a 7-point lead for Nueva Ecija. And it seems it could be the end of the line for Rizal as Nueva Ecija is playing their best in the last quarter of this ball game. Everything is falling into place. We got Rizal. 14 seconds for them to shoot. Cedric Sabasa going to Sean. Antazo, the three. I'll miss there. Kurt Covarrubias. And a foul given up by Joshua Sulit. Another trip to the free throw. Another trip to the free throw for Kurt Covarrubias. Both teams in penalty. 15 seconds to go. I think it's safe to say this is already a victory for Nueva Ecija as they will be facing off against Batangas. Batangas, three-ball, boss eye. We're looking at a 7-point lead na mukhang dadagdagan pa ni Kurt Covarrubias. No, a miss. Kurt Ramos, let's see. 13 seconds to go. Cedric Sabalsa. Going to Sean Antazo. It's a 7-point lead. Miss on the three. Kurt Ramos. And 4 seconds to go. A steal. But a counter. And a foul by Kurt. I think we're going to end this ball game undramatically with a free throw. Undramatically with a free throw because the lead is 5 points. It would have been dramatic if we're all tied and it ends with a free throw. Talagang kailangan mag-explain. 65-70. And that is it for this ball game, the second semifinals. It's Nueva Ecija. Quezon basketball meeting Batangas. Tribu, Boss Eye at the finals later on. And thank you very much to Rizal and everyone that has supported us.